I know I gotta move the what you call it every time, but like I said, I'll be taking it also. But anyway, four signs of angelic activity around your life, man. Angels. You know what I'm saying? They be around your life and they speak to you too. Not only the demons, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I talk about the demonic side of spirituality sometimes, but I talk about the light side of spirituality sometimes. So we talked about the demons. Now it's time to talk about the angelic activities around your life, man. Angels, like I said, they can be around your life. You know, and if God is in you, you know what I'm saying, you got angels around you. You know what I'm saying, that's protecting you as well. So it ain't just the monitoring spirits. You know, the demonic spirits is attacking you and you ain't got no protection. Nah, it don't happen like that. So first of all, I want to say y'all hit that like button, share this, and also too, um, donate to the channel. Donate. Don't hate, y'all. All right, so we gonna get back into it, man. Four signs of angelic activities around your life, man. I know a lot of y'all be wondering like how I can tell demons is around me. How I can tell demons is speaking to me and all this type of stuff. So we finna get into it. Number one, guys, through human form, guys. Excuse me. Angelic activity can be happening around your life through human form. Let's say something happening to somebody. Excuse me, and you see a person helping somebody. That's angelic activity happening around you, happening around your life, guys. No, that's an angel. You know what I'm saying? And my story that I'm gonna tell my story right now, right? By through human form. When I was, I shared this before, but I'm gonna share it again. When I was a teenager, I think I was like 14, 15 or something like that. I was being good, man. I was really trying to be on my best behavior throughout the week because like me and my parents, like we used to like get into it, you know what I'm saying? Because of like my anger problems and stuff like that. We used to get into it every now and then. But I was like, man, I want to have a whole solid week where I'm just doing the right thing and all that type of stuff. So I was on my best behavior. And I kid you not, y'all. This is no lie. This is angelic activity because I experienced angelic activity around me, angels, come to me in human form. I was in the Walmart and I was in the plant section, right? And you know we got a cash register there. If that's at your Walmart, right? It's a cash register there. So we waiting in line, you know, at the cash register to get our stuff rung up, and it was, of course, it was people in front of us. So we just standing there, me and my mom. This guy, he walks in. I kid you not, y'all. This guy, he walks in with a envelope from Bank of America, and he walked up to me. He had on glasses, and when he walked up to me, he closed his eyes and he pulled out the envelope and he said, "Here, God told me to get this to you. I promise you guys." You know what I'm saying? I think it was like 20 something dollars, something like that. Something like that. Something close to, I think, 20 or 30 something dollars. This when I was a kid. I never ever experienced this happen to me before in my life. And people was telling me that I'm a blessed guy or something, like a blessed boy. They said, like, "Oh, you a blessed boy." I didn't really truly, you know, I knew about being blessed, but I didn't know that, you know, I didn't know that favor was coming to me like that. I didn't know that God's favor was coming to me like that, but it came to me in that form, in human form, guys. It was an angel that was using that man. So my mama said, "Open up the envelope," because I was not going to open it. I was going to wait till I got in the car, right, to open it up. So, because I didn't want to open up around people. I knew it was money, right? So, I opened up the envelope. It's money in there. And then my mom said, "Turn around and tell that man thank you." I walked to tell the man thank you. I'm walking down every aisle. I'm talking every single aisle looking for this man. Every single aisle. You know what I'm saying? That's by the plant section. I'm not saying every aisle, right? I know I said every single aisle, but I meant by the plant section, right? Because that's where we were, right? So let me correct that. But I'm walking out every single, I don't see him nowhere. The man gone. This man is gone. Angelic activity around your life, man, happened to me. You know, none of my brothers said that, you know, none of this has ever happened to them. My parents, nobody said that ever happened to them before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was in a public setting and that man just came up to walk to me with an envelope from Bank of America. You know what I'm saying? And angelic activity happening around my life, man. It's real, guys. And I'm not saying it always gonna come in money. It don't always have to come in money. A person can help you mentally, right? So let's get into it. Number 2, guys, signs of angelic activity around your life. Number 3, dreams and vision. Guys, dreams. Guys, I had a dream. I'm gonna show you another angelic activity happening around my life. First, I'm gonna tell the ones that's gonna happen in your life first, right? So when it comes down to your dreams, you can dream about success. You can dream about good things that's happening. It don't always have to be the money thing that's happening. And then eventually, you see that thing, you see it happening. It's like, wow, I did I see that before? I remember seeing that before, but I don't remember where I seen that before. A lot of times it be in your dreams. You just be forgetting, y'all. The angelic activity be happening in your dreams. Some of y'all just be forgetting. But man, y'all leave in the comment section if angelic activity is happening to y'all or it ever happened to y'all. It happened to me more than once. And now I'm going to tell y'all my story about angelic activity happening around my life, guys. This is so crazy, y'all. This is so crazy, man. First, I'm going to go with the signs, y'all. First, I'm going to just go with the signs. I'm going to go with the signs, right? Alright, so through visions and dreams, I'm going to tell y'all at the end. Through visions and dreams, y'all, this is how it can happen. Or you just having a vision, you thinking about just, man, I want to have this, I want to have that, I want to have that, right? And then you vision, you see it in your head, and then you might end up seeing your dream car ride past. God's showing you in the vision. God's showing you in plain sight. You can have it. You know what I'm saying? Or anything. Your dream house, anything, guys. All right? Another sign of angelic activity around your life, times of need. Guys, in times of need, angelic activity happening around your life. I'm going to share this just a little story, but when it comes down to my dreams, I'm going to share that last. But this little story, guys, that happened to me, when it comes to times of need, this lady, she was at the cash register, and I was on break, you know what I'm saying? I work fast food, I work at McDonald's, so I was on break, right? And I had got something from the store, because it's a store right by my job. It's a gas station right by my job. So she needed some change, or whatever the case is. I was like, you know what, I'll just pay for the whole thing, I got it. You know, this was like 2 or 3 months ago. That's angelic activity happening around her life. God using me to help somebody else that was in the need. I just paid for the whole thing. I didn't even you know what I'm saying? I just said, you know what, I got this amount of change, that much. I just paid for the whole thing just to, you know, just to get it out the way, right? But guys, man, I felt the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God told me to pay for that. Normally times I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, guys. I'm not sit up and lie. I don't. But sometimes I just help people out financially. I pay for stuff sometimes. But God got, like I said, it got to be God that telling me, man. So you know what, this person really in need. You need to help them out. Not my flesh. See, my flesh will tell me to help somebody out, but record it. Or my flesh will tell me to help somebody out, but try to get worship from it. Try to get them to praise me and all that type of stuff. That's in vain. That's not the devil. That's in vain, man. That's not genuine, right? But guys, man, through time of needs, angelic activity can happen in your life. People can pay for stuff for you, or maybe you need knowledge. Somebody can give you knowledge. Angelic activity happening around your life, man. Somebody helping you out so you can grow. All right, y'all. It's sent by God, an angel. It's in that person. Number 4, guys. Voice telling you to do right. Guys, another sign of angelic activity happening around your life. It's a voice. That voice telling you, man. I know you want to hit that weed. I know you want to drink. I know you. But that voice tell you, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. That's wrong. I'm not gonna do that. That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Or I know you want to hit that lick or do this or do that or do that. That's negative. And that voice in your head is telling you, you know what? Don't do it. That's angelic activity happening around your life. That's the voice of angels. Or it could be the voice of God. It could be any voice, but you know what I'm saying? It's all positive energy and angelic activity, guys, happening in your life. That voice telling you don't do that. Or somebody can tell you. Now, this can be through a human being. Can tell you don't do that. You know that's wrong. Or don't say that. You know that's wrong. Angelic activity happening around your life. Somebody checking you. You know what I'm saying? People check me too. I have to get checked too sometimes, guys. I'm not perfect. I'm not sit up and act like I'm perfect, guys. I'm not. Alright? So that's angelic activity happening around me. Some people got to check me so I can stay on the narrow path and grow. Alright, guys? So it ain't all about just you being checked. I get checked too, guys. Alright? Oh, that's it, guys. I was about to say number 4 again, but but anyway, back to the dream, y'all. I ain't forget. I know some people, they forget. About to tell what they forget about telling what they said they was gonna tell. But anyway, y'all. Anyway, when it come down to angelic activity that happened, when it come down to my dreams, guys, this is my first time having a dream about YouTube, and I see my channel just going up in subscribers. Guys, a couple of months ago, like 3 or 4 or 5 months ago, one of that, somewhere around there, I was laying in the bed, y'all, and I went to sleep early, and I had this dream where I was sitting at my desk right here, guys, right here, and I'm looking at my subscriber count, and it was at 200,000, and it just kept going up. And I was just sitting there, and I said to myself, "Oh, it's just still going up." And then all of a sudden, the dream ended fast. The dream ended so quick, and this is my first time ever having a dream about YouTube success ever. Out of my whole time on YouTube, guys, I never had a dream about YouTube. My first year, my second year, I never had a dream about YouTube. No success no success. When it comes down to YouTube, I never had no dream about it. And I had over 1,000 videos my second year. Still haven't had a dream about it. Then my third year, I had a dream about it. God, that's angelic activity happening in my dreams, in my dreams and in my vision. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I was like, wow, bro. When I got up, I was like, wow. This is crazy. Like, I never thought I would have a positive dream like that. Because a lot of my dreams, a lot of times when I'm asleep, I either don't dream or sometimes I have like bad dreams. But I had a positive dream about YouTube, my YouTube success. It was at 100, it was at 200K, and then it was just still going up. And I was like, man, it's still going up. I said it out loud, like, well, not out loud. I just said it like to myself at the desk, like, oh, it's still going up in subscribers. But that was crazy, y'all. Like, manifestation is real, and angelic activities happen in your life, guys, it's real. I'm telling you, it's not fake, man. Like, bro, like that dream shook me. It really shook me, bro. That was so shocking that I had such a positive dream like that, and the dream was quick. I only slept for like an hour and 30 minutes or something like that, and then the dream was quick. It was over. Man, like, I couldn't even believe it. I told my brother about it, y'all. I told my brother about it, man, because I couldn't believe I had such a positive dream about my YouTube channel going up. You know what I'm saying? So that angelic activity that's happening around me basically telling me to keep going. Eventually I'm going to have over 200,000 subscribers. I just got to continue to keep going. But guys, man, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, man, it's Coleman.